What's up, everybody? This is None Defense on the Boom Bitch Angie account. Here on the team, Grublet YouTube. Alright, so in the video that I posted earlier, I said and I promised that I was going to be working on the Bullitt shock maneuver. And, at the end of this video, I will be attacking Centaur utilizing the Bullitt shock maneuver. My ultimate goal will be to see where this arrow is. Ultimately, I intend to sneak up this path. Want to miss those boom mines, so we're probably maybe just to the right of that arrow there. Get up here. I want to shock Bullitt right here, right above these this masterpiece here, and then I want to flare my Zookas more or less to where this boom cannon is, somewhere between this boom cannon and Doom Cannon. So I've never used the Bullitt shock maneuver in an operation before, so I've been practicing. I'm going to show you a couple of my practice rounds from earlier on None Defense. As you can see, as we scroll back, I said that I was going to do this a lot, all day if I had to, and every time I sat down to play, you just quietly play. This is what I've been doing. So, sorry about not getting any intel today, guys. I was really focused on this. Let's go ahead and view some of the early ones. I was trying out different techniques. First, I was clearing the path with the barrage. This was all unboosted. This was just kind of a test of how everything moves, how everything comes together. Of course, my cat starts meowing. I'm only going at 2 speed there. So sometimes I got it right, but I wasn't getting him moving the right way. And ultimately, it came down to my allocation of gunboat energy. So there you go. That was one attempt. I'm not going to show you all of them because, as you saw, there were, feels like hundreds. Let's go look at these are just random pulls. You'll see the evolution of the strategy. I eventually stop using barrage and start using critters over there. But I think if a committed enough person went through every single one of these attacks, you would see the evolution of trying to get everything dialed in. I was still having problems getting Bullitt to stand still there. Ultimately, I discovered it was because I didn't have the gunboat necessary to get that last flare to the core off. But I got better at it. Let's just kind of go in the middle here. Let's see what this one looks like. So I started using the one single boat of bombardiers to generate some of that juicy GBE, going with a Zooka drop. Just accepting that I'm one boat of Zookas weaker. That's not too big of a problem. I've seen my teammates take advantage of that before. So we're getting better. We're getting better. Like, things are, I still had some oopsie goofies. But I was definitely starting to win more than I was losing. Let's look at this one and then the most recent one. And then you're going to watch me take an attempt at it live. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the opt. I will be boosting for the opt because I don't mess around when it comes to ops. I mean, I should save the powder, don't get me wrong, but it's important for me to learn this trick. And the day that I'm completely empty of powder, I'm confident that my teammates will understand that it happens sometimes. So there you go. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's go ahead and try it right now. Ready? Ready. Having done this a few times now, we need to start off with the bombardiers. 1, 2, 3, 4 critters. Should get the job done. Wish I'd have got that one a little better. I'm going to spare the gunboat and see if I can get that. Just do it. Not bad, not bad. Now we flare over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so far so good. Just accepting whatever damage the bombardiers will be taking. I'm not trying to keep them alive at all. Get the bullet involved. And start the smoke. Sometimes my gapping was better than others as I was practicing this run. But I just kept doing it. Over and over. Until I got to a point where I felt like I could consistently duplicate the results. Shock, smoke. Okay. Smoke. Flare the HQ. And we should be good. I'm going to shock this flamethrower just to keep my girls alive. Counting on Bullitt to do his job. Boom. Everybody saw that? We did that. Play the whoop-de-doo music. Whoop-de-doo. We did that. Hooray. Now that we've seen the product of what I wasted an entire day of booming on, let me go ahead and just do a full boost. Boosted. So it's official. Can't stop it now. Let's go back and look at Centaur. There are other ways that I know to beat Centaur that, would ultimately be also effective, but we want to demonstrate in the Bullitt shock. So remember the plan. We're gonna flare to our sneaking path will be to the right of the arrow there, the white arrow pointing north. Okay, we're gonna try to sneak all the way up here. We want to shock our bullet above that blue masterpiece. Get our girls over here around these boom cannons. And if I'm doing good on juice, I need to shock these mortars just to make sure. And he won't shoot. This particular rocket won't shoot at my bullet where I intend for him to be. So I may need to shock there first, and then if I have a second one, shock the mortars. Maybe that'll be a smarter play, but we'll see. We're going to find out. We're going to find out what's going to happen right now. So now that we are fully boosted and strongly considering that, then now the question is, considering that the total damage required to kill this thing is essentially 4,200,000-ish. So do I go solo? Do I run none defense over here and blow up all these shield generators? This particular shield generator, I'm not concerned about that. I don't think it's worth chasing down. Personally, if it was a group of 4, maybe I'd consider it, but a group of 1, I should be able to overcome that. But do I send none defense over here to destroy all of those shield generators? I feel like the best thing for my confidence is for this to end with a win. So I'm going to send none defense over. Let me go ahead and get him loaded up. Okay, so I'm here on none defense. As we have established, I'm going to go ahead and run a clearing attack over here. Which hero do I want to run? Yeah, I'm going to go keep Bullitt out there. And any additional gunboat, I'm going to prioritize putting on this rocket and this mortar. So I want to, make sure that gets good even damage. And if that works out and that ends up not being there, then I only have to worry about shocking this one particular grouping. So, it's going to help everybody increase our chance of success on the second attack. Alrighty, let's just do it. This is going to be unboosted. This attack, none defense, unboosted. Here we go. Okay. Well, there you go. So that was unboosted. I'm just going to accept that rocket's going to be there on this next run. I'm not going to utilize a grublet, though it's well within my right to do so. I'm going to choose not to, give myself just that little bit of an extra reach. So I hope my teammates appreciate and recognize that I have the opportunity to go with a grublet, and I'm choosing not to. Let me just set my statues here. All right, let's swap back over to BBA. We're back here on BBA. Shield generators are gone, taking the total health down to about 1.8 million, 1,800,000, something like that. So that seems much more reasonable for my first attempt at doing this live in front of everybody. And as I've said many times, if you attack poorly, you will be made fun of on YouTube, and I am not excluded from that. We know we're all boosted. Here we go. Wish me luck. I'm not going to say much. I really want to focus here. Okay, I feel like it's time. Okay, there was my attempt, team. Ultimately, if I was going to grade myself, I'd probably give myself a B+. Did the things that I wanted to do. Just didn't have enough oomph there at the end to get it done. Let's see if we can, let's watch that replay. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what went wrong. How you can tell that I've been on the BBA account today because of I got my red timer on, so just practicing. Just practicing. I'm not disappointed, I'm just not over elated, Alright, so all of this went fine. There's plenty of time on the clock, so the amount of time that I spent down here on this was insignificant. Okay. Grouping was good. For the most part, nobody stepped into trouble. No major oopsie goofies. Probably over smoked, but better safe than sorry. Let's pause. Go back to half speed. So I got the shock off on Bullitt. Play. This is half speed. Okay. Got the second flare. Got the smoke off. They're getting in position. So let's keep an eye on Bullitt here. He never moved, right? He stayed there. Got the flare to the core. Oh, I see. He stepped right back in the smoke. I don't know if that's what cost me, but that is what happened. Let's just play it at full regular speed now. Plenty of shock. Had the taunt happening, activated, so that was doing well. This rocket was the difference maker. If this rocket wasn't there, that would have been a win. But there you go, we did it. I hope y'all are at least impressed with the fact that I'm brave enough to try new things. You got to see me try it for the very first time in a live operation. And let's take advantage of this boost, and I need to get some actual booming get going. We're going to go with the Brawn offense today. That is 2 Scorchers, 4 Mechadiers, and 2 Bombardiers. Alrighty, not Mechadiers, they're anyway. Alright, well friends, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you don't hate me. I hope your respect for me hasn't plummeted. If it did, I understand, I respect that. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you.